well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the call. Sorry for the little technical delay we had there, but I think we're all up and running. I know there's a couple of people that are a little concerned if they have the right link or not, but it's just a little different than a normal direct entry by doing a registration. So certainly like to welcome everybody here. I see there's people chatting. Great, you can hear me, no audio, we got that fixed. We see the lightning. Oh, yes, right. Oh, you see my tie now. Okay, that's good. Nothing wrong with the tie.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, it's a good tie.
No, I take that. I'll give you that.
Greetings from Montreal. Yeah, let's welcome Montreal.
I like your tie.
I haven't seen Montreal for a long time. Definitely want to welcome, who's that from Montreal? From Montreal and Toronto. Okay, very good. So we'd like to welcome everybody. We do have some questions coming out immediately. And why is it I can't seem to get to them?
Cool.
Where all attendees. Okay, here we go. Well, let's see who's first. Rowena, you got a question? Let's see.
Oh, there seems to be a lot of questions. You want to answer all of them right now? Give me a second.
Go ahead. Rowena. Where did she go? I lowered her hand.
Am I now visual?
Yeah, you're a big screen.
I'm on a big screen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shout out to everybody. Hope everybody can hear me.
Can we get Rowena's question answered? I didn't hear it.
She's not going to say it because she can't say it. She's going to type it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Karen, type your question.
Dale. Oh wait, it's saying that people can't see each other's chats. Oh, that's. I mean, I don't know. Let me see how to change that.
If it's all participants, all panelists and all
correct.
Participants.
Yeah, I think they might be sending private messages. They have to make sure it's sent out to all participants.
Yeah,
but
all panelists would just be me and you, I think.
Yeah, Anurag, shout out to Anurag. Is that the one and only? Is he really in the chats? Is the founding father in the chat?
Founding father, yeah.
He only sees, yeah. So Dale, it's whoever, when they send it, if they hit the all panelists button, it's gonna go to everybody. But some people don't. They send it maybe to one person, like maybe on myself. And so yeah.
Yeah.
Anurag, can you be? I'm gonna make you a co-host. I just want you to make sure that that if there's any questions that we're missing, if there's anything like that, you shout us out, interrupt us. Please make sure that we're able to cognizant and get everything on it. So I'm gonna make you a co-host right now.
And attendees, yeah. Yeah, Patrick, you're right, yeah. Okay, well, while we're getting set up.
Yeah, okay, beautiful. All right, so Anurag, you're a co-host. For those of you guys that don't know, Anurag is the person that is in charge of making sure we don't miss out on comments, concerns, things that people say, questions. And so he's also performing that task here on the webinar. So you can now, take full discretion when you need to, Anurag. If anything, you can turn off your video or whatever it so may be, or whatever you want. When you want to talk up, you just turn it back on and let us know, okay? Just because you should be keeping an eye on it. Once we get started, I'm sure we'll be deep in the conversation. Cool. All right, well, I'm going to assume if there is anybody struggling to get in, that someone can send them the link to get in. And I will just post the link one more time here, just in case anybody needs to see it. And if you do want to help someone get in, please feel free to send them that. And apart from that, we're going to get started because we have a tremendous amount of ground to cover. I will lay out some housekeeping, or not, that's not a good way to put it. I will lay out some standard protocols about how we're going to do this. And if you guys want to, comment, if you want to question everything, it'll be falling into those protocols so that we can really just cover everything. So let me get started by saying, first and foremost, my name is Sharpan. I am one of the co-founders and the CEO of Global Exchange. On the call with me, that's you can see as is Mr. Allen. I call him Mr. Allen, but I think everybody should call him the Baron of Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. And I just released a video literally 20 minutes ago on YouTube. Purposefully, I was too soon that I didn't think anybody would watch it, that He is actually coming on board, and it's a big topic of discussion for today, but he's coming on board to really head up, from a corporate perspective, the brokerage entire department. And you'll understand what that even means once I go to that part of the presentation. But he is there. He is going to be my antagonist he's going to be, we're going to go back and forth. And I think that if you guys have any questions, concerns, shoot it in the chat. Anurag will take note of it, and we'll definitely answer all of them. Now I could prep you on what you're going to get informed on. It's going to be long. Don't feel obligated to stay the whole time, because me and Alan are going to feel obligated to cover everything. So this is one of those webinars that we really only want to do once for this topic, because it's such a gargantuan amount of information. So I'm just letting you guys know that up front, this is not meant to be concise. This is meant to cover a breadth of topics within the business that need to be addressed, and that are going to be revealing of what's to come, or what's literally being released right now. And so with that being said, again, don't feel, of course, absolutely. And so that's my main point. That's my main point. It is such a privilege to have any one of you guys on this call. I mean, you guys, your time is just immensely valuable, and I appreciate that. But really, this call is for the recording that we're taking of it, because I think it's going to be just a colossal amount of information. So 2 formats of the recording will be uploaded. Obviously, one just from top to bottom. That I think will be for the people that are kind of historically already been a part of Global Exchange that just couldn't make the call, or maybe they weren't informed of it, because although we did talk, we did promote it, but we didn't really it wasn't an endeavor that we said everybody had to attend, because I was very aware that the recording was going to be what people studied. And then we're also going to have a chopped up version for that you can send to external parties, which are just if there's a key topic, obviously there's going to be several very, 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 very key topics. And those will be cut out in chunks, small pieces, 5-10 minutes, that can be also be released on YouTube, that you guys can share accordingly. So both of that will be definitely the case. I would highly recommend you don't try to digest all the information, and you just try to gauge some of the things that we're saying, because we are going to move fast. We're going to talk in jargon. We're going to assume everyone on this call has been with Global Exchange for some time, and we're going to assume that everybody on this call understands cryptocurrencies and our existing business model. Those are huge assumptions. I apologize for having to make them, so with that being said, I don't, if your question is more of a fundamental question that is going to arrive, that came up because one of those assumptions were wrong, then one of the assumptions I made were wrong, then I apologize. Unfortunately, I don't know that I'll be able to even address something like that, but it will be addressed subsequently, and we could talk about that in other videos, which I'm going to do webinars very consistently, so you can definitely get all of that answered if it's a more fundamental question. So that's just on some housekeeping stuff. Apart from that, let's rock and roll. Is Matthew, can we check if Matthew is in the building? I know that, again, he doesn't need to say anything right now. I just want to make sure. Anurag, check if Matthew Snively is in the building. And Marita, I believe, is in the building. Those are 2 people that I'll be calling on at some point. Oh, lovely. Great. Okay, and that means what? You probably didn't sleep a wink, Matthew. Well, you could see that we haven't. All right, let's get started. I'm going to give the rubric, and I'm going to give what it is that you guys are going to get if you stay till the end, or what it is you're going to get when you watch this. And not rubric is the wrong word. I'm going to give the agenda, forgive me.